There's some people that collect shoes, handbags, $20,000 watches, and I collect toys. I think there's a lot of misconception out there on collectors. People oftentimes they see, a massive toy collection, any collection of any kind, and their mind just automatically goes to that person's a hoarder. And honestly, for myself, I do know the reason I collect is very, very based on emotion. When I built my first Lego set late 2021, I did not realize what that would do for me emotionally. That was a time where everything shut off. It just became quiet. All I had to do was focus on this task, reading this booklet, placing things where they need to be. Then I got to just marvel at this finished product that I put together, which just felt awesome, and it's just the quiet time that Lego brings for me. I feel like we are so overstimulated, you guys. Just we need constant, instant gratification in just all areas. And Lego takes me back to a time that I remembered before cell phones, before everything was just, a delivery away or a push of a button away. It actually took time to have to get the things you wanted. And so Lego very much fills in that missing piece, if you will. No pun intended, but that worked pretty awesomely. I just couldn't get enough of that, and I just wanted everything. I don't stick to just new Lego. Oh, I only want Marvel. I only want Star Wars. I only want Disney. For me, my interests just are so varied, and it just comes down to looking at a set like all of my older sets behind me. In this room, I like to fill it with, my favorite things, which is getting harder and harder to do that. And I've had to branch out into other rooms, my living room, my kitchen, my bathroom, my bedroom. It is becoming a little bit problematic for space. I think it's important to recognize, what am I doing this for? On the other hand, joining the Lego space, joining the Lego community, sharing my passions also just allowed me to open up in ways I had never done so before. It gave me this sense of community that I had always wanted and was always missing. Branching out into actual action figures, retro gaming, newer gaming, movies, all of these things are just bringing in so many new people, and they all share their stories and things they love, and it just feels so awesome, you guys. I genuinely love when people share their own stories or how something I share brought back a memory or sparked a memory for them. That is the number one joy I get out of sharing something that I own. I want my platform to inspire others, to cultivate kindness, creativity, just this openness and sharing and embracing the things we love and the things that bring us joy, and knowing that it's okay. Not everyone will like it. They don't have to. Not everyone outside of the online world will understand your obsessions and your hobbies, and that can be scary, to open yourself up and show people, invite them in, when your entire home is just filled with toys. And, I'd imagine even more so if you're a man in the toy collecting space, which honestly is very unfortunate that we live in a time where that is so problematic to so many people. I just want to break that stigma just all around, because the things we collect for a reason, and not everyone will understand that. And I believe it's a deeply personal thing. And a lot of people, I don't even think they really realize that fully, honestly. And that's okay. Not everything needs to be so deep. But when it comes to the things that bring us happiness and joy, that it has no age limit, you guys. It's endless, and we should show the world more of that. There's ups and downs in life. It's inevitable. Life is not perfect. But I think just better understanding yourself and embracing the things that do bring joy, that's what matters, and that's what we need to be showing the younger generation is there is no right or wrong way to be an adult. As long as you are, paying your bills, being responsible, being a, good citizen, if you will, that's all that matters. Your hobbies, the way you dress, the things you like, it's irrelevant. Don't let other small minded people bring you down or just tear that out of you, because I lived that way for so long. Oh, the baby, the baby. Okay. Bye.